Did you know that some of the most radioactive objects in the world might already be in your home? Yeah, lurking right there in your kitchen or living room. Don't worry, we'll uncover those hidden dangers in a bit. Or how about this? Out there in the vast cosmic ocean, which planet is most like our Earth? Is there another world where life could exist, maybe even thrive? We'll journey through the cosmos to find out. And here's a chilling question. What's the most dangerous place on this pale blue dot we call home? We're talking extreme temperatures, deadly creatures, the kind of stuff that makes you glad to be safe at home watching this video. These aren't just random facts. The answers might shock you or even change the way you see the world. So before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap the bell for notifications, and leave a like to support our channel. Ready? Let's get into it. Hey everyone! Welcome to another episode of Interacting, the show where we tackle your wildest and most intriguing questions. Got something you're dying to ask? Drop it in the comments and who knows, it might be featured in the next video. Let's jump straight into today's first question. So you're wondering about Earth's twin, huh? The idea of another planet out there just like ours has fascinated humanity for centuries. It's a question that has driven scientists, astronomers, and dreamers alike to look up at the night sky and ponder the possibilities. You know, that cosmic sibling we might one day shake hands with? Imagine the excitement of discovering a world that mirrors our own, with landscapes, oceans, and perhaps even life forms that are eerily similar to those on Earth. Well, first, let's talk numbers. The search for exoplanets, or planets outside our solar system, has yielded some astonishing results. As of 2012, NASA had already identified over 18,000 planets. 18,000. And that number has only grown since then, with new discoveries being made almost every day. Sounds like a lot, right? But in the grand scheme of the universe, it's just a drop in the cosmic ocean. But hold on, we're just getting started. The universe is vast and our search has only scratched the surface. That's like looking at a grain of sand and thinking you've seen the whole beach. The Milky Way galaxy alone is teeming with planets, and we've only begun to explore its depths. In our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, that majestic spiral of stars we call home, scientists estimate there are around 200 billion planets. 200 billion. Yeah, billion with a B. It's a number so large it's almost incomprehensible. Now get ready for your mind to be blown. The observable universe, the part we can see with our telescopes, contains approximately 2 trillion galaxies. Each of these galaxies is a vast collection of stars, planets, and other celestial objects. That's 2 trillion galaxies, each with billions upon billions of stars, and likely even more planets orbiting them. The sheer scale of it all is enough to make your head spin. It's enough to make you feel both incredibly small and utterly awestruck, isn't it? The universe is a vast and mysterious place full of wonders we have yet to discover. But let's get back to Earth's twin. With all those planets out there, surely there's another one like ours, right? A planet with the right conditions to support life as we know it. With all those planets out there, surely there's another one like ours, right? The search for such a planet has been a major focus of modern astronomy. Well, according to NASA, the closest we've come so far is Kepler 452b. This exoplanet has captured the imagination of scientists and the public alike. This planet, announced in 2015, is about 60% larger than Earth, and orbits a star very similar to our Sun. It's a tantalizing discovery that brings us one step closer to finding a true Earth twin. And here's the really exciting part. Kepler 452b sits in the habitable zone, the sweet spot around a star where temperatures are just right for liquid water to exist on the surface. This zone is often referred to as the Goldilocks zone, because it's not too hot and not too cold. And as we all know, water is essential for life as we know it. The presence of liquid water increases the chances that Kepler 452b could support life. So, does that mean we found another Earth? Not so fast. While Kepler 452b is a promising candidate, there are still many unknowns. Kepler 452b might be promising, but it's located a mind-boggling 1,400 light-years away. That's an almost unimaginable distance. To put that in perspective, 1 light-year is the distance light travels in a year, about 6 trillion miles. Even with our most advanced technology, reaching Kepler 452b would be a monumental challenge. Even if we could travel at the speed of light, it would take us 1,400 years to get there. And right now, our fastest spacecraft travel at a snail's pace compared to the speed of light. And right now, our fastest spacecraft travel at a snail's pace compared to the speed of light. We're talking about speeds that are a tiny fraction of what would be needed to make such a journey feasible. So while Kepler 452b is a fascinating discovery, it's more of a cosmic pen pal than a next-door neighbor. It's a reminder of just how vast and challenging space exploration can be. But hey, who knows what the future holds? Advances in technology and our understanding of the universe could one day make interstellar travel a reality. Maybe one day we'll have the technology to bridge those vast cosmic distances. Until then, the search for another Earth continues, fueled by our curiosity and the endless possibilities that lie beyond our own planet. Okay, let's bring things back down to Earth, literally. We're going to explore something that's closer to home than you might think. You might be surprised to learn that you're surrounded by radiation right now. Yes, even in the comfort of your own home. Don't panic. It's not the kind that turns you into a superhero, or a villain for that matter. It's much more mundane but still fascinating. See, radiation is all around us, naturally occurring in the environment. It's part of the natural world, just like the air we breathe and the water we drink. Even the sunlight streaming through your window is a form of radiation, electromagnetic radiation to be precise. This type of radiation is essential for life on Earth, but we're talking about the kind of radiation that gets a bad rap: ionizing radiation. This is the type that people often worry about. This type of radiation has enough energy to knock electrons off atoms, which can damage cells and, in high doses, cause harm. It's the kind of radiation used in medical imaging and treatments. But here's the thing. Many everyday objects in your home emit low levels of ionizing radiation. It's not just confined to medical equipment or nuclear power plants. Take your microwave, for example. It uses microwaves, a type of electromagnetic radiation, to heat your food. This is a common household appliance that many of us use daily. Now, before you swear off microwave popcorn for life, the levels of radiation emitted by a properly functioning microwave are extremely low and considered safe. It's designed to keep the radiation contained. Then there's your trusty cell phone. It's constantly emitting low levels of radio frequency radiation to communicate with cell towers. This is how you stay connected with the world. Again, the levels are very low and not considered harmful. However, it's always good to be mindful of how much time you spend on your phone, but it's still a good idea to limit your exposure by using headphones or speakerphone for long calls and avoiding sleeping with your phone under your pillow. These small changes can make a difference. And let's not forget about computers. They emit low levels of radiation from their monitors and other components. This is something to consider, especially if you spend a lot of time in front of a screen. But again, the levels are generally considered safe. It's all about moderation and being aware of your environment. So, what's the takeaway here? While it's true that some everyday objects in your home emit low levels of radiation, the levels are generally not a cause for concern. You can continue to enjoy your gadgets and appliances without fear. It's all about understanding the science and taking simple precautions to minimize your exposure. Knowledge is power, and being informed helps you make better choices. Remember, it's all about dosage. Just like you wouldn't eat a whole cake in one sitting, or maybe you would, no judgment here. You don't want to be constantly bombarded with high levels of radiation. Balance is key. So, enjoy your life, use your gadgets wisely, and stay informed. Your home is your sanctuary, and with a little knowledge, you can keep it safe and healthy. Chapter 3. Danger Zones, Earth's Most Extreme Places. Alright, thrill seekers and armchair adventurers, let's talk about the most dangerous places on Earth. These are the spots that test the limits of human endurance and survival. We're talking about places that make you thank your lucky stars for air conditioning, insect repellent, and the ability to order takeout. Imagine living in a world where these modern conveniences are not just luxuries, but necessities for survival. First up, we're heading to Death Valley, California. This place is not just a name, it's a warning. This aptly named valley holds the record for the hottest air temperature ever recorded on Earth, a scorching 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 57 degrees Celsius. That's not just hot, it's life-threatening. That's hotter than a pizza oven. Imagine trying to function in that kind of heat. Now, you might be thinking, it's just heat. How bad can it be? Well, it's not just uncomfortable, it's deadly. Well, let me tell you, extreme heat is nothing to mess with. It can dehydrate you in minutes and cause heat stroke, which can be fatal if not treated immediately. Your body can only handle so much before things start shutting down. Heat stress can lead to organ failure, and without immediate medical attention, it can be fatal. Without proper protection, a human would last no more than 14 hours in Death Valley's extreme heat. That's less than a day. But hey, maybe you're thinking, I can handle a little heat, bring on the adventure. Well, let's see if you're up for the next challenge. Well, then how about a trip to Snake Island off the coast of Brazil? This place is not for the faint of heart. This island is so densely populated with venomous snakes, specifically the golden lancehead viper, that it's earned the nickname Snake Island. Imagine walking through a jungle where every step could be your last. And trust me, this is one island you don't want to get shipwrecked on. The snakes here are not just numerous, they're deadly. The golden lancehead viper is one of the most venomous snakes in the world, and it's said that there's one snake for every square meter on the island. That's a lot of snakes in a very small area. The Brazilian government has banned all visitors from Snake Island except for occasional scientific expeditions, and for good reason. The risk is just too high. This island is a testament to the power of nature and a reminder that sometimes, the best adventure is the one you watch from the safety of your own home. It's a place where even the bravest explorers think twice before setting foot. So whether it's the scorching heat of Death Valley or the venomous vipers of Snake Island, Earth has its fair share of dangerous places. These are the spots that remind us of the raw power of nature. But that's part of what makes our planet so fascinating, right? It's a place of extremes, where the beauty and danger of nature coexist. It's a place of incredible diversity, from the highest mountains to the deepest oceans, and everything in between. Each extreme environment tells a story of survival, adaptation, and the relentless force of nature. And that's it for today, folks. We've journeyed through the cosmos, explored the hidden dangers in your home, and ventured to some of the most extreme places on Earth. The universe is full of mysteries, the world is packed with dangers, and we're here to keep uncovering them for you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments which fact blew your mind the most. This has been Interacting. See you in the next episode.